In the next few chapters, we're going to be looking at issues pertaining to the art and production design of your film. This is something often neglected by independent filmmakers, especially those with a limited budget. But it is so important. Visual style was definitely important to our film because it was dark fantasy set in a desolate world. We used stylized versions of natural colors, visual effects, subtle and static camera shots, burlap, sparse sets, lush but foreboding landscapes. All these things set the tone for our film. I love creating completely different worlds in my films. And obviously films with bigger budgets do an amazing job creating unique visual styles. I remember one of my most vivid early film experiences was the Rube Goldberg breakfast machine in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It served no story purpose whatsoever, but it set the creative, playful tone for the whole film and taught us a lot about the main character. I still love that scene. It's the best. Or what about Sin City? I mean, you could see a single still frame of that film and know exactly which movie it's from. And the uniqueness of the visual style helps the audience to feel that this whole world is unique and intriguing. Or what about the fluid and gorgeous violence in 300? Or the beautifully creepy gothic costumes, hair, and sets of Bram Stoker's Dracula? Or the quirky, colorful stylishness of pretty much every Wes Anderson movie? Or the sleek and elegant black and blue color scheme in Minority Report with its camera that was always moving? Think about what The Wizard of Oz would be like if it didn't have the imaginative sets, wardrobe, makeup, hair, and props. Now, it's important to note that this is not just about making things look pretty or look expensive. These creative details really help sell the story about Dorothy going somewhere over the rainbow. So then, later, when she decides that there's no place like home, after seeing all that art department magic, that's a big statement about Dorothy's change of heart. But these art department details aren't just for big budget Hollywood films. I remember seeing Lucky Them, a little independent film shot here in Seattle, directed by Megan Griffiths. The film is about a rock journalist reluctantly tracking down a missing rock star. Now, most of the film was really dark with this great colorful lighting, kind of like a rock and roll show. And those artistic choices helped the character's art because it felt like she was just stuck in this world that she can't escape from. It also made watching the film even more enjoyable because it's almost like every scene was a work of art in and of itself. So even though your artistic needs will differ from the Assurance, the concepts here are important to be aware of. Even if you have absolutely no budget and the cast is just wearing their own clothes or whatever, you could still use what you have in a more creative way to tell a better story.